I just thought I'd let you into the secret of my, well, it's not mine, it's sourdough.co.uk basic sourdough recipe. In all, it takes about 24 hours to do, but actually cooking time is 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Okay, so this is for a 500-gram loaf, um, 400 grams of strong white flour, and 100 grams of a dark rye flour with sunflower seeds. Here we go. So, first, that's, oh, no, this one. It's the strong white flour, and then 100 grams of dark rye flour, so I have to measure all that out. And now this is the sourdough yeast. I can tell you another time how I make that, but that's always in the fridge ready. And now I add that to the mix. And then I add the sea salt, maybe 3 of those. Give it a nice tangy taste. And then 2 big spoons of these seeds. And now this I mix into a dough. Then I have to leave it for a long time, like 4 or 5 hours, for the yeast to work through all the flour. I'll show you later. This is the kneading bit. So turning the dough like that and catching a little bit of oxygen inside, which gets the yeast working. Get all that flour, and I've sprinkled a few oats down there as well. Oats, seeds, all sorts of things you can stick inside the dough. So I've done that for about 5 minutes. And now put it in this basket lined with oats and leave that overnight. So what time is it now? Oh God, nearly 1:45 in the morning. So by 9 in the morning that should have risen. And this is now the risen loaf. What time is it now? 9:20 in the morning. So I'm going to turn the oven on to, we'll use the main oven, turn it up as high as it'll go, and leave it for 15 minutes to warm up, and then we'll turn this into the baking bowl. Now time to get my risen dough into the oven. 30 minutes cooking, well 45 minutes, but 30 minutes on full power, and then switch off the oven and leave the loaf in the oven for another 15 minutes. So this is preheated. Big casserole dish, which is a good way of cooking bread. Turn the loaf upside down. Throw it in. It's already started cooking because the casserole is hot. You have to first make a little slice in the top. And put the lid on. That keeps the moisture in. And in there for 30 minutes. Okay, that's half an hour over. So now leave the casserole dish with the bread in the oven, but just take the lid off. Turn the power off. There's the bread. Oh, it's looking lovely. So just leave that in, say be another 10 minutes. And here we are, the finished loaf. So it's been in the oven for half an hour. Well, been in the oven at full power for half an hour. And then take the lid off and leave it for another 10 minutes. And wow, that is just a lovely loaf. Sunflower seeds, or any seeds of your choice really. And that is my sourdough. Let's just cut a slice so you can have a little look inside. Oh, just hear that. It's a bit hot still. Actually, you know, when you take a loaf of bread out of the oven, you should leave it to cool down a bit. That is just... Now, how is that? Goodness me, you can almost taste it through the movie, no?